सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। We have completed the Prathama Shatkam of this Bhagavad Gita. The entire Bhagavad Gita is classified into 3 Shatkams. Each Shatkam contains 6 chapters. Panchakam means which contains 5. Ashtakam means which contains 8. Shatkam means which contains 6. All the 18 chapters of Bhagavad Gita divided into 3 Shatkams equally. Each Shatkam has got 6 chapters. That's called Shatkam. Prathama Shatkam we have completed. And the second Shatkam we are entering from 7th chapter onwards up to 12th chapter. Madhyama Shatkam. It is called Madhyama Shatkam. Prathama Shatkam means first 6 chapters. Madhyama Shatkam means second 6 chapters. Then later, last 6 chapters put together, Charama Shatkam. You know very well this. So in these 3 Shatkams, Mahavakya is analyzed. That is important point we have to note. In all these 18 chapters, Mahavakya is analyzed. What Mahavakya? Tattvamasi Mahavakya. Tattvamasi Mahavakya is analyzed. Each 6 chapters take one word of Mahavakya. In that Mahavakya, Tat, Tvam, Asi. 3 words are there. Tvam, Tat, Asi also we can say. Tvameva tat, tat tvam asi. So Tvam Vichara, Tvam Pada Vichara done in the first 6 chapters. Tvam Pada Vichara. Tat Pada Vichara done in the Madhyama Shatkam. From 7th chapter onwards up to 12th chapter. Tatpada Vichara. Then last 6 chapters deal with the Asipada Vichara. Asipada Vichara. Tvam means the nature of individual. Jiva Swarupam. Vichara means enquiry. Enquiry into Jiva's nature means individual nature. What am I? Who am I? What is my Swarupam? That is called Jiva Swarupa Vichara. Enquiry into the individual nature. In which Shatkam? First Shatkam. That's why Tvam Pada Vichara. The word Tvam is enquired, analyzed in that first Shatkam. In Madhyama Shatkam, Tat Pada Vichara. Tat means that. Tvam means you. Tvam means you. Enquiry about you. When Guru says enquiry about you, what Sishya has to say? Enquiry about me. It is minimum grammar. Enquiry into about me. Tat means that. Tat in Sanskrit, in English it is called as that. That means that which is far. That is called Ishvara. Tat means Ishvara. Tat pada vichara means Ishvara. The word Ishvara is analyzed in Madhyama Shatkam. Tat pada vichara. Ishvara's nature. Who is Ishvara? Where is he at all? Why he is grieving all problems? Let us see him. That Ishvara. Swarupa vichara. Then Asi means last 6 Shatkams. Last 6 chapters, 3rd Shatkam or Charama Shatkam. Asipada vichara means Asi means Aikyam. Asi means you are that. You are. The verb, it is a verb. As dhatu. Asti staha santi. Asi staha stha. Asmi swaha smaha. Asi means you are that. Tvam means you. Tat means that. Asi means are. You are that. Whole Bhagavad Gita over. 18 chapters for this one sentence. Imagine how much elaboration. So, Tvam Tat Asina. You will get Mahavakya Jnanam. Aham Brahmasmi. You will attain that Brahmaswarupam. Jnanam. So, what we have done until now, this is called Simhavalokanam. 6 chapters we have completed. You are coming from long way. What you have done, you should just recollect. Tvam pada vichara over. About the Jiva Swarupam, the miserable Jiva. What is his real nature? Atma Swarupam. So Mahavakya vichara. Let us see 6 chapters, first 6 chapters, what are the topics we have already completed. Then only we can see into that Madhyama Shatkam. In this first Shatkam, there are 3 topics are highlighted. First, Jiva Swarupam. Second chapter is Karma Yoga. Second topic is called Karma Yoga topic, dealt where? In the same Prathama Shatkam. Karma Yoga topic. Then the third topic is Purusha Prayatnaha, willpower, human choice, human effort. Jiva Swarupam, Karma Yoga, Purusha Prayatnaha. All these 3 topics discussed in the first 6 chapters. We have discussed, we have understood or not, God only knows. We have discussed, completed. So, this Jiva Swarupam in the second chapter highly analyzed. Second chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Sankhya Yoga. Lord Krishna said there, Nasato vidyate bhavaha nabhavo vidyate sataha. Hey Arjuna, you are that Atma Swarupam which is ever existent. It can never have non-existence. That Atma Swarupam you are. Your individual nature is what? That ever eternal Atma Swarupam, ever existent principle. In the 16th shloka, second chapter, he said, therefore you recognize that Atman avinashitu tadvidhi yena sarvamidam tatam. You recognize that Atma by which everything is pervaded. The whole creation is pervaded by that Atma. That means you are Atma. That means you are pervading whole universe. What, Swami? I am pervading whole universe. Not as physical body you are pervading. You are pervading as what? Chaitanya Atma Swarupam, consciousness I am pervading. That in the 17th shloka, second chapter, he said, This is the nature of Atma. Nature of Atma means nature of me. இன்னும் தெரியலையே. தெரியும், உள்ளமா தெரியும். நஜாயதே மிரியதே வா கதாசித் நாயம் பூத்வா பவிதா வா ந பூயः. This Atma, your real nature, hey Arjuna, it will never die. It will never born. Therefore, that Atma you are. In 20th shloka of 2nd chapter. What are the shlokas discussed about Jiva Swarupanam? It is just a sample I am giving. This is sample. Then in 25th shloka also he said, Avyaktoyam achintyoyam abhikaryoyam uchyate. It is invisible, unmanifest form. Avikaryam, vikara rahitam. You cannot see it with your eyes. He said, then navadvare pure dehi naiva kurvanna karayan. This Atma is akarta, abhokta, it will never do anything. Who is doing? Anatma, body is doing, mind is doing. I, the Atma, never do anything. Naiva kurvan na karayan. This is called akarta, abhokta, Atma. This is the Jiva Swarupam. Jiva Swarupam means my Swarupam. Whenever Krishna says it is Jiva Swarupam, it is the real nature, this is the Atma, then what we have to replace that aham as that I am. I should not listen from the body-mind standpoint. This body is nothing but what? Magnesium, potassium, all these chemicals, calcium, much more. How you know when that deficiency comes, what you take? Calcium, magnesium, potassium, not potassium cyanide, potassium carbohydrates. All we are supplying from outside. That shows this body is made up of minerals, chemicals. How can I be the chemical? If I think I am chemical, I can sit in a laboratory chemistry. I am not in chemistry thing here. I am different from that. Then the second topic, Karma Yoga, Lord Krishna discussed total 3rd chapter. Completely he discussed about the Karma Yoga. What he said there? Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Karmanyeva adhikaraha, hey Arjuna, to you. Do your duty first. Adhikaraha. Ma phaleshu. Never expect any result, fruits. You can eat mango fruit, but not your actions fruit. You have no right to demand. It should be like this. Karma phalam ma adhikaraha. You don't have any adhikara to demand the karma phalam. Never have any expectation towards karma phalam. Do your duty. Therefore, he said in 4th chapter also, 3rd chapter, Saha yajna praja sruštva purovacha prajapatihi. In the 12 yajnas he gives, what are the panchamaha yajnas, what are the daiva yajnam, pitru yajnam, all these yajnams all he given as karma yoga. Brahmanyadhaya karmani sangam tyaktva karoti yaha lipyatena sa papena. He will never tainted by these karma actions, it their results, if he offer them to the Lord. Karmani, Brahmani eva adhaya. I am doing for Ishvara's sake, not for my sake. I seek only chitta shuddhi, purity of the mind I seek. I don't want anything, even materialistic pleasures also. I am doing all these actions not for my son's sake, not for my husband's sake, not for my other family members' sake. Then why I am doing all my duties? Only for spiritual growth. I offer everything to the Lord. This is called Karma Yoga. Just I go on doing, that's all. What result is coming, I never bother. Whatever comes, I accept it with a cheerful face, cheerful mind. He knows what to give, no? He knows what to give. What is best to me, he gives. I have already kept the petition in front of him. The resolution, what? Oh Bhagavan, give me what is the best. After giving, we should not munumuduttanu madre. We should not murmur. You have no choice. Once we have asked him what is good for me, you give. I do not know, Bhagavan, you guide me. When he is giving that things are coming, situations are coming, yes, this is what Bhagavan has given to me. He knows, for me it is unpleasant. For externally if I see it is unpleasant. But there is internal, there is some benefit. Definitely there is benefit. Because it came from Bhagavan. Therefore I accept it as prasada. Then you are a karma yogi. If you are a karma yogi, you will get definitely moksha, there is no doubt. It is his job because you have accepted. Whatever result has come, you have taken it as prasada without any grumbling. So Bhagavan knows what you require. He provides everything for your Shreyo Marga. These are all he discussed in those who perform like this and take the result. Yajna Shishtashinas Santaha Muchyate Sarva Kilbishaihi. After performing action, whatever result comes, it is a prasada. Yajna prasada. Any mundane actions for that matter. Yajna system means what? Yajna prasadam. And the yajna prasadam, whoever take and exhaust, they undergo that situation. They are free from all papams. Muchyate sarva kilvishaihi. Bhagavan solitar. So therefore, Arjuna, finally what? Karmanya karmayah paschet akarmani cha karmayah sabuddhiman manusheshu. This is Satchidananda Atma Swarupa Lakshana again. Karmanya akarmayah paschet. The one who sees action in that actionless Atma, and one who sees actionlessness in that acting body. Karmani akarma. As though Atma is doing, but Atma is not doing. Akarmani cha karmayaha. Some people are not doing at all. You see the karma in them. And the slokam puriyardhuke namakku. These are all discussed in Karma Yoga. Beautiful shlokas. Then the third topic, Purusha Prayatnam. Bhagavan said, this in all chapters Purusha Prayatnam has come. How Bhagavan has instigated Lord Krishna instigated Arjuna, Yudhyasva. Hey Partha, Uttishta Yudhyasva. May you get up and fight in this battlefield. That is called your prayatna. Take your duty. Uddhared Atmanatmanam. All 6 chapters he discussed, highlighted in the 6th chapter. Uddhared Atmana Atmanam. May you take charge of your life. May you take charge of your life. That means you are in charge, responsible to your life. None of the family member is responsible. For my better life, well-being, I am only have to take steps. Be courageous. Atmanam na avasadayet. Never look down upon yourself. Never belittle yourself. So Ishvara Anugraha is required. Purusha Prayatna is also required. But Purusha Ishvara Anugraha can never replace the Purusha Prayatna. You have to put effort. No, I have surrendered everything to the Lord. Therefore He will take care of. Hey, you put 1 step, He will come 9 steps to you. ஒரு ஸ்டெப்பே வைக்காமலே உட்கார்ந்த 10 ஸ்டெப் அவர் வரணுமா? பகவான் சொன்னா நான் ஒன்றும் பண்ண முடியாது. You have to put 1 step forward, then I will help you for other 9 steps. So therefore, Purusha Prayatnaha is a front engine. Ishvara Kripa is back engine. It's like going to the uphills. Ooty station, Kodaikanal station, if you go uphills, they put 2 engines. Some hill stations la 2 engines pottuva. First engine nemo Purusha Prayatnam. Namme pull pannanum. First engine always has a lot of strain. It has to pull. Because it is an uphill task, it cannot go fast. Therefore, back engine also they keep. It push. And that means what? The first engine burden will be reduced. Then that train can reach the destination. So, Ishvara Kripa is like a back engine. My Prayatna is like a front engine. Front engine illamale. Back engine eppadi push panna mudiyum? Bhagavan. Why can't Bhagavan push? Bhagavan, no, he is almighty. Even though he is almighty, without your prayatna, Bhagavan also cannot help. Therefore, Ishvara Anugraha comes those who put effort for themselves. This is what he discussed in this. Even if you put your effort, even Prabala Prarabdha means your bad Prarabdha also can be neutralized. If you use your Purusha Prayatna means what? The Purusha Prayatna willpower. Use your choice. You have a choice, willpower. No human being is having a willpower in this creation. I, the human being, is having willpower. Choice. This is a privilege for me. Without using my willpower, everything Bhagavan will take, everything my Guru will take care of. How? How Guru will take? No, Swamini, you are my Guru, you are my God, you are everything. That's what Shastra says. Even though Guru is everything, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwaraha, even father, mother, Guru cannot totally prevent your problems, solve your problems. No father can solve the problems of the child. No mother can totally solve the problems of the child. No guru can solve the complete, all total problems of a student. Ishvara alone can solve. He is omnipotent. That's why 7th chapter begins. Until you withstand on your own Atma Swarupam, until you get that Jnanam, take support of Ishvara. 7th chapter we are entering Ishvara Kripa varum. Inge Purusha Prayatna irundha and Ishvara Kripa varum. Adukku idu connection adukku. This is 3rd topic. Anga 3rd topic Ishvara Kripa. Adu varapore apparam. Okay. Therefore, now we are at the doorsteps of entering. What? 7th chapter, Madhyama Shatkam. In Madhyama Shatkam, now this is clear, whole thing, the first Pradhama Shatkam, very clear. If it is clear, you can grasp the Madhyama Shatkam, beautiful Shatkam, Ishvara is coming. Ishvara, whom we are worshipping and whom we are searching for, and about whom we have all confusions, regarding whom we have lot of doubts, about that Ishvara, now the topic is coming. 7th chapter to 12th chapter, Ishvara Swarupa. Here also, in this Shatkam also, Tatpada Vichara Shatkam, inquiry into Ishvara, 3 topics. First topic is Ishvara Swarupam or Ishvara Jnanam. Ishvara Swarupa Jnanam. Knowledge about the nature of Ishvara. Who is God? Who am I over? Now who is God? Who am I? I am Atma, Nitya Buddha Shuddha Mukta Swarupaha. Atma Ahamasmi. Over. Now Ishvara, micro over, now we are going to macro. Yashti over, we are going to Samashti, total. இதெல்லாம் நல்ல மனசுல அப்படியே சார்ட் மாதிரி அப்படியே இருக்கணும். ஸ்கிரீன்ல, மனசு ஸ்கிரீன்ல இது இருக்கணும். பகவத்கீதா ஃபுல்லா தரோவா. సో మధ్యమ షట్కంలో ఈశ్వర స్వరూప జ్ఞానం ఫస్ట్ టాపిక్. దెన్ செகண்ட் டாபிக் இஸ் அங்கே டேலி பண்ணணும். ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஷட்கம்ல ஃபஸ்ட்டு டாபிக் ஜீவஸ்வரூபம், மைக்ரோ வியஷ்டி ஸ்வரூபம். ஹியர் மத்தியம ஷட்கம்లో அங்கே ஃபஸ்ட் டாபிக் வாட் இஸ் திஸ் ஹியர்? சமஷ்டி, டோட்டல், மேக்ரோ ஈஸ்வர ஸ்வரூப ஞானம். ஜீவஸ்வரூப ஞானம் மைக்ரோ, ஈஸ்வர ஸ்வரூப ஞானம் மேக்ரோ. வாட் இஸ் மைக்ரோ மேக்ரோ? Micro means individual level. Micro means individual level. Or technical name is what? Vyashti. Not Veshti. Vyashti. Then total technical name is what? Macro ke Samashti. Samashti. The second topic is Upasana. Ange Karma Yoga Sadhanam. Here what? Upasana sadhanam. அழகா இருக்கும். ஸ்டெப் பை ஸ்டெப் புரிஞ்சுட்டோம்னா வண்டர்ஃபுல். உபாசனா ஆர் ஈஸ்வர தியானம். உபாசனம் ஆர் உபாசனா ஆர் ஈஸ்வர தியானம். எனி வேர்ட் ஓகே. Now third topic is Ishvara Anugraha, the grace of the Lord. There Karma Yoga second topic. Here Upasana is Karma second topic. Both of them are sadhanas. There Karma Yoga, here Upasana Yoga. Then the third topic is there Purusha Prayatna, willpower, and here Ishvara Kripa. There Atma Kripa. Purusha Prayatna means what? Atma Kripa. Here Ishvara Kripa, the grace of the Lord. Ishvara Anugraham is very much required to get Atma Jnanam. Ishvara Anugraham illamale Jnanam is not at all possible. Therefore always seek the blessings of Lord, the grace of the Lord. Seek help from Him. I am helpless. Please help me. Please help me. Please show me the direction. Just you have to feel mentally. If you feel that, Bhagavan, you are everything for me. You take care of me. You see that moment, everything just like that it happens. Wonderful that is, that experience. And the bhavana varana, first surrendering to the Lord, total complete surrender to the Lord. The moment it comes, you are very much relieved. You are very much relieved from burden. You are relieved from the tension. You are relieved from pressure. That's why just putting flowers is a physical karma. Karma yoga is a physical way of doing. But whereas upasana, mental level, manasikam. And the total surrender bhavana that comes, at that moment onwards your life just to turn like anything. As a turning point. And the complete surrender should come. How many stotrams we study, how many parayanams we do, and the manassa and the pushpam, if I don't put in front of the Lord, my problems will continue. If I put them, my heart, flower, pushpam in front of the Lord, total surrender. Problems will continue, but I don't feel. They are insignificant. Problems are coming because not that Bhagavan is unjust. நம்ம என்ன நினைக்கிறோம்? Swamini, if I surrender to Bhagavan, omniscient, omnipotent, that Bhagavan, so compassionate, lovable, such Bhagavan, he can, if he is compassionate, how can he give that much suffering to me? Is that our question? How can I rely upon that Bhagavan? How he is compassionate? If he is compassionate, how can he see me like this suffering? With physical diseases, problems, mental problems, family problems, son problem, daughter problem, mother-in-law problem. He is really compassionate? I don't know. I am not able to believe that. Karma phala data. That's why never doubt Bhagavan. உனக்கு கண் இருக்கா காது இருக்க கேட்க கூடாது. நான் ஒரு விளையாட்டு பொம்மையா உனக்கு? நெவர். சம்சயம் இருக்கக்கூடாது பகவான் மேல. பகவான் grace is always showering. There is water in overhead tank. Without opening the pipe, water வரலன்னு எப்படி வரும்? How can I quench my thirst? No water. Hey, open your pipe. Open your own pipe. You see the force. My God, so much water. You see the rain when it comes, how much water is coming, where from it is coming. That and all we are going to see. There is a joke, one boy was telling, God gives head bath to all people in the form of rain. God gives head bath. For everyone, head bath. The whole rainy season is what? For us, head bath. He gives head bath to all people. That is the rain. So, Ishvara Kripa is very important. Now, first section, Atma Anatma is the discussion. The inquiry lo what? Atma Anatma discussion. Jiva Swarupam. Now we have to see what first topic, Ishvara Swarupam from the 7th chapter. Ange Atma Anatma Vivekam, Atma anna real, Anatma means unreal. Inquiry into the real and unreal. What is real, what is unreal? What is Satyam, what is Anrutam? What is Mithya? Satya Mithya Viveka. Viveka means discrimination. Discrimination or Viveka about Satya Mithya. Atma Satyam, Anatma Mithya, Viveka. What is the nature of Mithya Jagat? Mithya Shariram. What is the nature of Atma? Here in the 7th chapter, when we are analyzing Jiva Ishvara Swarupam, here, what is the real nature of Ishvara? What is the unreal nature of Ishvara? நம்ம சின்ன பாடி, அவர் பெரிய அவதாரம். We are micro, small level also. Here unreal, real both are there. Atma Anatma is there. Same Ishvara கூட Atma Anatma ரெண்டு இருக்கு. One real, one is unreal. In Ishvara also there are two. Two-fold Ishvara. No, one Ishvara தானே தெரியும் நமக்கு. ரெண்டு ஈஸ்வரன். ஆமா, that Ishvara has got two forms. One is lower, another is higher. The lower is called Apara Prakriti. Higher is called Para Prakriti. Compare and contrast study of Atma Anatma Madri. Here, Ishvara, you have to put two bifurcations. Ishvara lo rendu irukke, rendu tattvam mixture irukke. Anga Atma Anatma RC OC mixture. அப்படி டேலி பண்ணிட்டே வரேன் நான். அப்போதான் உங்களுக்கு மறக்காமலே இந்த டோட்டலுக்கு மைக்ரோக்கு நல்ல காம்பினேஷன் தெரியணும். அங்கே ஆத்மா அனாத்மா மிக்சர். எங்கே? பிரதம ஷட்கன்ல ஆத்மா அனாத்மா மிக்சர். Who am I? Atma, the consciousness. Anatma, body, mind, complex mixture. Aham Atma, Hankara Mithya, mixture, I am. Appo Ishvara? Ishvara also like that. Maya, Anatma, Chetanam, Chaitanyam, Atma. அங்கே சேத்தனம், சைத்தன்யம்னு சொல்லுவோம். மேக்ரோலோ சைத்தன்யம். இங்கே என்ன சொல்லுவோம்? ரியல்க்கு ஆத்மா. Whatever you said Atma in the Vesti, micro, in Samashti we call it as Chaitanyam. Brahman. Brahman plus Maya. Maya is Achetanam, Jadam, Apara Prakriti, lower order of reality. Here Brahman is Chaitanyam, higher order of reality, Nirgunam. So, Para Prakriti, these are all mixture. In the rundu sin mixture da Ishvara. நான் எப்படி ஆத்மா அனாத்மா சரீரம் மனசு ஆத்மா சேர்ந்து மிக்சரோ அதே மாதிரி ஈஸ்வரன் கூட அவர் பெரிய மிக்சர், நம்ம சின்ன மிக்சர். ஸோ மாயா பிளஸ் மாயா இஸ் சகுணம், பராபிரகிருதி சைத்தன்யம் இஸ் நிர்குணம். இதுதான் ஈஸ்வரன். ஈஸ்வரன் என்ன? இப்போ Chaitanyam plus Maya is equal to Ishvara. Brahman plus Mrs. Maya. Brahman கல்யாணம் பண்ணிட்டாருன்னா மிஸ்ஸஸ் மாயா கூட சேர்ந்து என்ன ஆயிடுவாரு? ஈஸ்வரா. ஈஸ்வரா அர்த்தம். So that Ishvara we are going to see now. Now the ஈஸ்வரால இந்த ரெண்டு தத்துவங்கள் இருக்கு இல்லையோ, சேத்தன தத்துவம் ஜட தத்துவம், இந்த ரெண்டு சேர்ந்து தானே ஈஸ்வரன். ஸோ இந்த சேத்தன தத்துவம் we have to understand Paraprakriti, higher nature, and we have to understand the lower nature of all Ishvara, Maya. What Maya doing, what Ishvara Chaitanyam doing, in the ரெண்டு mixture சேர்ந்து Rama, Krishna, Devi, Ganapati, all of them called Ishvara. இது மழை தகராறு. இது என்ன சுவாமினி, ஏற்கனவே குழப்பம். இதுதான் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் திங் we have to understand. ஏதோ தெரியாமலே சும்மா பூஜை பண்ணிண்டே இருக்குமே தவிர, have you got any time question in the mind, who is this God whom I am worshipping? Photo, big statue, either wooden or metal, panchaloham, கோல்டு, ஒரு உருவம் வச்சுட்டு யார் இவர், எதுக்காக நான் பண்றேன்? எப்பாவது வந்ததா நமக்கு டவுட்டு? ஏதோ பண்ற சுவாமி, தாத்தா பண்ணிட்டார் நானும் பண்றேன், பயம். அதுக்கு தான் வர்ஷிப் பண்றேன் சவரே. யார் இவர், எதுக்காக நான் பண்றேன்? why I am doing it all? Mature people, even scientists have this question in their mind, who is this God, who created this? They are not able to understand till today. Therefore, emotional problems all can be solved by the support of Lord. Even intellectual doubts can be solved by the support of God. Therefore, intellectual problems, emotional problems, all can be rectified only by Ishvara Anugraha. What is Anugraha? Know the nature of Ishvara properly. Anugraha na, or basket of fruits, basket of flowers will come daily to me. Oh, Bhagavan is blessing. Veed vandachana, Bhagavan blessed me. Car vandach, Bhagavan blessed me. That is byproduct. You will get car, you will get house, you will get son, you will get daughter. That is byproduct. But what is the main product you have to get? Tell me. Understand his real nature. By knowing whose nature, all your emotional limitations, problems will be solved once for all. For heaven's sake. For heaven's sake. Once for all solved. Even intellectual doubts, samshayam, that also will be cleared. For that sake we have to study this Shatkam. Continue your puja. Vratams alla continue. But one day or other you have to know his real nature. With this background, we enter into the 7th chapter, first shloka. अथ सप्तमोऽध्यायः श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यासक्तमनः पार्थ योगं युञ्जन्मदाश्रयः असंशयं समग्रं माम् यथा ज्ञास्यसि तच्छृणु. These first 3 shlokas are introductory shlokas. Upodghata shlokas, introductory. Before going to this shloka meaning, I want to give a background about this upasana. This Ishvara upasanam or dhyanam is divided into 2, Eka Rupam and Aneka Rupam. Eka Rupa means in one form I worship the Lord, my Ishta Devata, whom I love, I like so much. That is called Eka Rupa Dhyanam. Worshipping the Lord in one particular form, length of time, many years. Because mind has to use that form. Therefore, weekly one God, you are not supposed to change. So one problem is people keep all God's photos in the house. Okay, there is no space in the flats. They cannot keep all of them like this straight equally. They keep one photo up, one photo down. Yesterday one student is asking, Swamini, Ramar photo koncham mela irukke, Krishnar photo வந்து கீழே இருக்கு. இந்த 9:30 ஃபோன் பண்ணி கொஸ்டின் இது. இப்போ டெய்லி ஐ கெனாட் அங்கே அது ஒரு ராமர் ஃபோட்டோக்கு டெய்லி ஐ எம் நாட் ஏபிள் டு புட் ஃப்ளவர்ஸ் பிகாஸ் இட்ஸ் டூ ஹை. தேர்ஃபோர் ஐ எம் புட்டிங் இன் ஃப்ரண்ட் ஆஃப் கிருஷ்ணா ஓன்லி. அப்போ ராமருக்கு கோபம் வருமோ? இதுதான் எஸ்டர்டே ஓன்லி ஷி ஆஸ்க்ட் மீ திஸ் கொஸ்டின். என்ன சொல்லணும் பாருங்க. These simple doubts, it creates fear. ஏதாவது உடம்புக்கு சரியில்லை, இப்போ கால் வலி, மேபி ஐ am not putting flowers to Rama exactly in front of him. Because of that he is so angry with me. That's why he is giving trouble to my body. Please tell me, Swami. And I said, see, when you are putting flower in front of Krishna also, mentally you feel this flower is for Rama. Put in front of Krishna, doesn't matter. This flower goes to Rama only. Definitely it goes to Rama. Rama will not give to Krishna. Why? If Krishna takes the flower, Rama will go and ask, hey Krishna, how can you take this flower? My devotee, mentally she thought of me, but I am little bit up, but she is not able to climb. That flower she kept in front of you. But I didn't tell her all these things. I am joking in front of you. So therefore, நியாயமா இந்த ஃப்ளவர் வந்து எனக்கு தான் வரணும், எனக்கு கிட்ட கொடுத்துடுன்னு. கிருஷ்ணர் அப்படி பண்ண மாட்டாரு, நம்ம என்ன பண்ணிடுவோம். We will do that. But Krishna genuinely, ஆகாஷாத் பதிதம் தோயம் யதா கச்சதி சாகரம் சர்வதேவ நமஸ்காரம் Keshavam prati gacchati. Whatever drop fall from the mountain waters, rain waters, goes to ocean. Similarly, whatever you offer with total wholeheartedly with bhavana, it will reach to that God wherever he is. He knows your heart. அம்மாக்கு தெரியாது, அப்பாக்கு தெரியாது, குருக்கு கூட தெரியாது. Who knows your heart? Ishvara knows. Adnala don't worry. Eka Rupa Dhyan. That's why don't change the gods. Seasonal gods. Some people know, and the fervor na, and then the time one God will come up. People all, இது எடுத்துட்டு அது வச்சிடுவோம். ஏதாவது something goes wrong, no? Another student also says, Swamini, our Ishtadevata, their family God is there. Nobody is doing a family worship now. That God Ishtadevata, family deity, nobody is doing puja, Abhishekam. They have got lot of fear. We are not doing daily Naivedyam, Nitya puja, everything to Bhagavan, which we have to do from Ishtadevata, from generations it is coming. Because of that, they have some problems in the family. We are not worshipping this Lord properly, not doing puja properly. Therefore, all this problem, what they did, they gave this Vigraham to another person who does in your temple. And he has to do lot of puja for that. They have given to that. Afterwards also problem is continuing. But they have got doubt whether that person is doing whether that person is doing properly or not. If he is doing properly, how we get problems? Let us go and see. And all of them have started to go to their native place. And you see the problems they faced to reach that place. That time they have to do puja there. Otherwise they will close the temple. They couldn't go. And they thought, worry, accident also adikulle. And you see that, these are all by our Kuladevata given the problems. Arey, Kuladevata is sitting to give problems to you? See, why all this now? The people are not knowing the nature of Ishvara. Unfortunate thing. Ida bhakti. இப்படி சந்தேகப்படலாமா பகவான் மேல? நம்ம தப்பான ஒரு எண்ணம், தப்பான மிஸ் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங்ஸ், ராங் நோஷன்ஸ் இதெல்லாம் வச்சுட்டு பகவான் மேல we are super imposing. எப்போதான் நமக்கு எஜுகேஷன் வரும் பகவான் விஷயம்ல பாருங்க. When we are going to learn, Bhagavad Gita ஒழுங்கா படிச்சாதானே? To study Bhagavad Gita, attend classes, who is Ishvara, what is his nature, what type of worship I have to do, how long I have to do, what for I have to do. When can I get this knowledge? When I thoroughly understand Ishvara's nature. When I thoroughly understand the Ishvara's nature, only I can perform all these things. I can worship Lord, I can know what is Lord, I can know what for I am doing also I can know. I am very clear. Otherwise what will happen? I do not know. If I without study, I don't know why I am worshipping. I don't know who is God. I don't know what for I am worshipping. Sometimes I am confused. That means my mind is totally confused throughout my life. I am missing a lot, a treasure. Therefore, we will become unfortunate people in our life in spite of worshipping. Bhagavan is not responsible for that. Bhagavan is not responsible. I am responsible. Bhagavan says what? I have given Bhagavad Gita to you to know my nature. I have given teachers also. You have not gone there. You have not studied about Gita and you have not understood me. And you do not know why you are worshipping, what for you are worshipping, how to worship. You do not know my nature. How am I responsible for your problems? Go and study Saturday. Study well. Understand. Make your life happy. I am there with you all the time. Bhagavan says. What a wonderful Bhagavad Gita, no? Adi Eka Rupa Dhyanam. Worship Bhagavan daily. Morning, evening, compulsorily worship Bhagavan. Put flowers. Do Deeparadhana. Put Agarbatti. Do Sashtanga Namaskar. Chant one sloka, Bhagavan. How much we are doing to this body? How much time we are doing work for our survival? Why can't I spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes to Bhagavan, Eka Rupa Dhyanam? Then you come to understand the Aneka Rupa Upasanam. That also come in these chapters, in this Shatkam. Aneka Rupa Dhyana. My Bhagavan, He is almighty, omnipotent, omniscient. He is all pervading in every form. All forms are pervaded by my Ishtadevata alone. That Ishvara alone in the form of Rama, that Ishvara alone in the form of Krishna, that Ishvara alone in the form of female Devi, that Ishvara alone in the form of half man of a lion, Narsimha, that Ishvara alone is everything. Ardhanarishvara, that Ishvara, Sagunam Brahma alone is all gods. Gods are not many. God is one. Ishvara is one. Paramatma appear in many forms. Appo. Appo. Enna appo na? Why I have to worship Lakshmi? I said if you want money, worship that Ishvara. In the same discussion. 45 minutes I spoke to her yesterday. 45 minutes in the phone. Na pesala. Anama pesinde. I am giving answer to the point. 45 minutes I have to change my phone from this side to this side. Enna kaluthu vali vandu. Adukapra another 45 minutes another student. Adukapra another student another half an hour. But I enjoy to talk to my students. Doesn't matter. I love to talk to them. She asks, Lakshmi Saraswati. If you want knowledge, worship that Ishvara as Saraswati. If you want money, worship that Ishvara as Lakshmi. If you are getting all obstacles, worship that Ishvara as Ganesha. If you want Shakti, worship that Ishvara as Devi. Worship. Aneka Rupa Dhyana. Upasana. Ishvara Swarupam. Let us know what is Ishvara Swarupam. Lord Krishna says, Partha, hey Partha, Shri Bhagavanu Vacha. Bhagavan, Lord Krishna said. What he said? Hey Partha, he is addressing Arjuna. Hey Partha, O Arjuna. Maya Saktaha. Maya Saktaha means here Maya Sakta Mana is there. Mayi Asakta Manaha. You have to split. Not Maya. Mayi. It means in me in artham. In me, and the me, what is the spelling? M-E-Me. M-E, me. What M? Small m, M. Capital M potukonu. Mayi, in me. That is locative case. Adhikaranam, not locative case. Saptami vibhakti. Mayi, in me. What in me? What type of me also is telling? In me, no? What in me means what? Vasudeva Krishna. Here, Vakshamanam, Acharya writes, Vakshamana Visheshane Parameshware Asaktamanaha. Now, cholla pora. What I am going to say that Ishvara, upon that Ishvara. Mayi means here, he is going to say, what type of me? He is going to say in the future slokas. Upon that Ishvara, what to do now? You have to do Asakta Manaha. Asakta Manaha means with your mind. Manaha means mind. Asakta Manaha means with a mind which is totally absorbed. Asakti. Absorbed. Totally absorbed mind. Asakta Manaha. That is the number one. This is a devotion. Devoted mind and artham. With devoted mind. Condition number one. If we put our condition. With devoted mind. And number two. Yogam Yunjan. Yunjan is there in the first line. Yogam yunjan. Madashrayaha yogam yunjan. Second condition is yunjan yoga, karma yoga. By practicing yoga. Here karma yoga means is as a spiritual sadhana, effort, human effort. Karma yoga means human effort. Madashrayaha, third instruction. What is the condition? Sharanagati. Madashrayaha means Sharanagati. Taking refuge in me. Sharanagati. Ashrayaha means taking shelter. Mat ashrayaha means my shelter. Taking my shelter. And devoting your mind completely, totally to me, and taking to karma yoga, and taking refuge in me. With these three conditions, okay, mayi ashakta manaha yogam yunjan madashrayaha mam samagram ashamshayam yatha jnasyasi tat chrunu. Tatu chrunu. May you listen. May you listen with devoted mind, with karma yoga, and with taking refuge in me. Listen to my words. What are words? I am going to talk. Those words you are going to listen. Listen those words. Mam samagram ashamshayam jnasyasi. By listening which words, you can totally understand me. Mam means me. If you absorb in me with a devoted mind, if you practice totally karma yoga, and if you take refuge in me, and you listen to my words, what am I going to talk, by knowing that total my nature, asamshayam samagram mam yatha jnasyasi. What words you are going to listen? By listening which words, you are going to know about my samagram, total nature. Total nature means here, samagra means sagunam and nirgunam. Both higher nature and lower nature. And doubtlessly also. You will never have any doubt about me. My higher nature, my lower nature. You will get complete knowledge. Asamshaya means samshaya rahitam. May you listen to this completely and doubtlessly. May you listen about me completely and doubtlessly. Now, that nature. With what mind? Devoted mind. By surrendering to me. மத்திய மத்தியில் கிளாஸுக்கு வராமல் அப்படி பண்ணக்கூடாது. சும்மா சொல்கிறேன், அப்படின்னு பயப்படாதுங்க. வந்துட்டே இருங்க, எப்பப்போ முடியுமோ அப்போ வாங்க. சும்மா சொல்கிறேன். அதுதான் டிவோட்டட் மைண்ட். அந்த மாதிரி how to devoted mind, committed mind, and karma yoga, and totally with a full effort I have to study. Then you will understand my total nature. So therefore I will start in the next class what is my nature. I will go up to the 12th chapter. Without non-stop. Purnamadah purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.